trending. After sons joined ISIS, Texas couple could face prison time for lying about their involvement. This gave them plenty of time to plan an exercise testing to test out the protocols they have in place if an asteroid were actually on a collision course with Earth. Don't miss, support for gun control on the rise after Las Vegas shooting. Poll shows Paul Kotas, manager of the Center for Near-Earth Object Studies, CNEOS, at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, told Newsweek that he and his colleagues work on the trajectory of the asteroid, plotting out exactly where the asteroid would hit if it was going to. It's a question of refining the position from a corridor down to a footprint of maybe 1,000 kilometers, 620 miles, then maybe a few hundred miles, he said. For TC4, we have just tens of miles of uncertainty and we're still more than a week away. This is exactly what we would do if there were a real case. I would add that this is being used as an exercise for an asteroid impact up through government as well. So NASA headquarters is communicating upwards to the U.S. government. Most popular, U.S. issues $12 million bounties for two Hezbollah leaders plotting attacks in America. Initially, scientists had thought that TC4 could return to Earth in 2050, at which point it was on a collision course with Earth. Updated trajectories now show this is not the case. However, if it were, it would have given NASA a chance to try out some of its asteroid deflection techniques. There are several ways to deflect an asteroid, Kotas said. The simplest way is to run into it with a fairly massive spacecraft. Running into it at a high velocity would transfer the momentum from the spacecraft to the asteroid, and that would change the asteroid's velocity slightly. That would be sufficient to make an asteroid Mississippi Earth if it was done several years, say 3 to 5 years, before its potential impact. Another is what we call a gravity tractor, which is for a more massive asteroid. This would involve picking up another rock and hovering it over the asteroid. Mutual gravitational attraction over a year or two might be enough to change the velocity. Finally, you could fire an ion beam at the asteroid. You would have to fire ions at high velocity, but that should be able to move an asteroid. More from Newsweek.